welcome to the Metroidvania Review official stream, Blasphemous Part 13. We have just finished killing a couple of bosses down in the, I don't know, the bottom area of the castle. Can't really call it south, since it's not really cardinal directions. And we're still kind of searching for where the final DLC boss guys are. Normally you talk to the guy with the trumpet and then they spawn a DLC boss somewhere in the game world. I have teleported to this location because we want to start exploring the upper part of the cathedral, because that's where we haven't been. I've been kind of messing around with penance on one of the other, or my other file, my name file, that when I played this game originally. Went ahead and ascended that to New Game Plus so I could get hit in the head with a lamp. How many souls? 21,000 souls? I keep calling them souls. I need to get that guy that thing out of his belly. These enemies would be more interesting if the optimal method of killing them is more interesting. But then there's always these guys that somehow manage to hit me. So I've been enjoying this playthrough of Blasphemous. I'm curious how the DLC is going to end. Okay, that didn't seem particularly fair just there. I was kind of in my visceral animation, dude. Why were you spamming your spear at me? It's like you wanted me dead or something. I keep jumping in front of that thing, and it keeps looking like I should have been hit by it, but then I don't. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, let's go get my guild back, since I do have lots of things to do with our tiers now. It's just riveting. That method. It works. Unfortunately, when it works, that's what you do. Okay, so it's this combo up here that keeps catching me. So this is the exact same thing that happened last time. Let's see if I can dodge out of it before he hits me. Nope. If you get into a visceral attack while that guy's stabbing, you're pretty much done. I'm actually playing a game right now where it has kind of a similar problem. Like, the bosses are like... They're trying to be cinematic with the camera. It's a 3D, or it's a 2.5D game. And they're trying to be cinematic with the camera, and so, like, they'll zoom in on the boss when he's doing an attack or whatever. But then, like, the other attack that was coming at you that you were trying to dodge is, like, still hitting you while the game is in cinematic mode, and yeah, it seems kind of like you don't want to do that as a developer. Overall, the game does a pretty good job not pulling stuff like that, but it's just one of those instances. I'm sure that you've experienced something like that before in games that you played. Now, the visceral attack, I have control over that, so arguably not as much of an issue. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. At least it's not something random that I can't control, like a boss's AI pattern. I've already got the Dark Guilt thing. Oh, looks like I have. Okay, perfect. I guess I'll replace it with something different now. Vitality seemed like a good idea, but there was something else I was wearing that seemed really good. Sun protection against all elemental damage. Well, first let's take off the black pearl. You know what? I'm going to try this for a bit, just because I don't think we really need all of our marks, so... Oh, I thought that was a baby for some reason. baby. Time my jump so that he doesn't knock me off. This guy's hit me every time. Alright. Oh, save point. Cool. I don't think I went this way last time I played. I think I went up this way. Or last, on new game. Oh, hey! There he is, right there. Perfect. Cool.
La misma voluntad dolorosa que os permite ver mi cuerpo combado es la que os ha dejado entrar en la galería de los 5 albores. Habéis vencido en vuestro primer enfrentamiento. La primera amanecida. El momento de la apertura del sarcófago espejo se acerca.
Okay, so he even mentions the mirror sarcophagus. Oh,
Las 5
background.
custodiaban al retorcido cuando era sacado en procesión, cuando aún vivía en aquella prisión divina de dolor y piedad, sostenido y enraizado en un madero, entre sollozos y crujidos. Fue hace mucho. Sí, hace mucho. De ella surgía la saeta, la marcha que se extendía por todas partes, avisando a todos que el Padre estaba siendo mecido de nuevo. ¿Deseáis hacer cantar al bronce?
Absolutely, I do. That's in the courtyard, isn't it?
Una amanecida ya despertado, pues la saeta ya resuena.
Well, good. I don't remember what gets you across this pit. If anything, like, why can't I grab that ledge there? Well, YOLO. Hey, it takes you right to the boss. Cool. Well, that's convenient. I'm gonna wait till some more people are on the stream before I get on that. Sorry for the one person that's here, but I know there's a few people there most interested in seeing the DLC content. So comment if you're here, because I don't always see who's on. We'll come do that in a bit. We still need to find the other one, so let's go look for that. These things too. Same problem as the other enemy. Optimal way to kill it is boring, which makes them a boring enemy to fight. Reasons why I'm not sure I'd give this game more than a 4 out of 5. I mean, 4 is a great score. I'm glad to see that I'm still killing these things in one hit, even on New Game Plus. That makes most sense, I guess. These guys aren't giving enough tears to really focus on killing them, so this one may be attached to it. Let's see. So, I think I mentioned I was playing with the other penances on my other file. And the penance I chose on that file was the one that makes it so you do half damage with the Maya Culpa, which kind of forces you to use your spells. And the first boss is really difficult unless you use something like this spell. And maybe kind of appreciate this spell. So, I mean, we're not really using our mana to like heal or anything like that, so no reason not to experiment a little bit. And it is the thing that you get the highest consequences for if you die. Anyway, on that mode, you do half damage with the Maya Culpa, but you regenerate your fervor automatically. Seems like a fun mode. probably my favorite of the penances. Like, the other ones seem like they're just there to make the game harder, and that's fine too. But that one actually changes drastically how I would play the game. Like the one we started with for this dream, with the turns you kind of don't really want to grab that ledge. Maybe not put your angel enemy next to a ledge, so when you're backing away, you can grab the ledge. How many souls do these guys get anyway? It's like 110-ish, 112. Alright, well, we got at least one mask. Let me think for a minute. I want to get the save point down there, but I guess I don't really need to get it now. Let's go ahead and pop off before we... These guys hate me, and I hate them. This is actually a really good spell. Any spell that has a spell like, or any game that has a spell that's similar to this, it tends to be really good. Like Shantae, it's like your main attack. There's those circling balls that you can get. Oh no, don't kill me. Not allowed to kill me. He just has too many hybrids. I just need to get good at parrying, which is something I've managed to get through this entire game without doing. Parry lightning. Sometimes I think this guy's harder than the actual boss. I don't know if it's because he has more iframes or what the situation is. You can't parry when he does a lightning attack, so you can't roll past him. So that's nice. I'm stuck in my parry animation. I can't move. Whoops. Come on, do your thing. Come on. What? Missed. Finally. Oh, yeah, that's right. He drops these big things. Okay, now I'll try and get that save point. Let's flip this switch. Here. And come over here. There should be like a cliff I can jump off of. Maybe here? No, I don't want to go here yet. Poof. I think this is as far as I can go. I'd like to go down, please. Maybe not. Maybe I can go down from the right side. Let's try that. I'm just a little worried because I'm out of bile flask. Oh, those guys. Thought for sure they're going to stab me because that's what they always do in this game. Spikes. Do I have to fight anybody in this room? Yes. Okay, well, we all saw it coming. How's it going, Silverant? We found a boss, but I wanted to make sure that you were on before I started it. Or... Whoops. Okay, fine, I'll kill you. Now I'm stuck on the ladder. That was ridiculous. Let's go ahead and heal myself real quick. I'm gonna go get my guilt back, and then there's a teleport I can unlock, and then we can go try that boss. Because I am ready to fight a boss right now. So it's been an interesting week. I had the week off, and got less site work done. I wanted to get done, but had a good New Year. Stayed up late with my watch. See, that's how you can tell that I stayed up late, because my speech is not what it should be. I stayed up late with my wife watching Steins Gate. My friend bought that for me like 2 years ago, and I never got around to watching it because time. And it's pretty good. I liked it. Interesting time travel mechanics. Time travel is one of those things that you kind of have to make your time travel story character focused, because no matter what, it's going to be like logically, it's going to be as fake as possible, because time travel by definition is like a usable plot hole you can use in your story. So if you don't make it about your characters, then you're probably going to end up with something that's frustrating to watch. And Steins Gate didn't do that. Now, there are a bunch of questions I have, mostly arising from the time travel aspect, like logic lapses, but overall, the actual character story was good. I recommend the anime. For the most part. Okay. Oh, after I get a visceral attack, I can shoot lasers with that mark I had on. Oh, okay. Well, that's not what I expected. But at least I have a reason to get visceral attacks now. Alright, and I can open this up. Not that I need to. I guess there's a boss down there we still need to fight. For the souls. Alright, let's go see that DLC boss. Let's come over here. One of those trumpet guys was right here, and I guess he leaves behind a plant full of lamps when he dies, or he leaves. Anyway, he blew his horn, and this is it. Let's go for it. What do you think it's going to be? Sword? I think it's going to be a spear. Let's do spear this time. Uh-oh. There's no walls in this room. Sword. We knew this sword was going to be one of them. Okay, let's see what this guy does. He slashes circles and likes to fly. Oh gosh, he flies fast. I'm assuming that these bosses are going to be harder than the first two, because they come after the unlocked cathedral. Luckily, he's really close to a save point this time, so I don't have to really fight to get back to it. What are we doing? Is he shooting at me? Okay. I was just making one of the hits. I thought he was doing the thing where he's trying to get his magic back. Okay, I don't know if I want those to be covering there. Try and shut up because the music's awesome. No. Holy cow. It's really hard to stop this time. What did I do last time? I think I did my dash attack. Yeah, no, he's much harder. Well, I beat Arrow Dude on the first try. His pattern was pretty easy to figure out. I'm being a little aggressive this time, so pattern-wise, it's more that I'm not being as good as I could be. I also fought the Arrow guy after I had fought Axe guy that day, so it was nice and warmed up for it. So will the last one be spear? That's the question. Okay, so that doesn't hurt him if he needs it back, so it's just the opposite. And apparently that's instant death. That might complicate things more than... more than it seems. As far as power level goes, there's some health upgrades that I don't necessarily remember where they're at that I can get that definitely would help. I'm sure I can get at least one more Bile Flask. And I know that I have one Bile Flask upgrade. I'm learning it. So something I was thinking about talking about today is I've been playing Eternal Blade this past week. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Eternal Blade? I don't know. But there's only so many ways you can do attacks when you have a character with melee, and they have to have range, otherwise you can't keep it interesting. So spinning blades makes sense. So I've been playing Eternal Blade, and in that game, your dash button is on your L1 button, and your kind of sort of healing ability. Oh, so yeah, there's the combo. Bile Flask for the invincibility frames. Okay, watch out for the explosion. Dash. Okay, that stops the thing outright, so I just remember to dash when he does that. Watch out for the explosion. Don't stand too close to the edge. Dash. I bet a charge attack would accomplish the same thing. Bile Flask for invincibility frames. It doesn't have too big of an explosion. I don't know if I can parry him with flashes. It might be something I'll try if I continue to have trouble. The worst part is we haven't even hit the halfway point on the boss, so I have no idea what his berserk phase is going to be like. Oh no! Failed. Anyway, as I was saying, ever since Super Mario World, we kind of established that your jump button is going to be the bottom button on the controller, and your attack or run button is going to be the button at the tip of your thumb, the left button on your controller, face button. But besides that, nobody else can agree on where to put buttons. Like, somebody needs to say, hey everybody, put your parry button on L1 and quit changing it. So that when people stream and play multiple games in a week, they're not constantly hitting the wrong button when they stream Blasphemous afterwards. I don't know if it's just that Blasphemous is different, or everybody just keeps picking different things and it's confusing me. Anyway, minor thing, I can get used to it, but it seems like every stream I have to learn to play again. I need to be doing more damage. If you don't stop him at the beginning of the round, I don't think you can stop him at all. You know, a spell that might hit him higher might be a good thing to try. Because he's actually getting it really outright, so that's actually a great thing. Oh, come on, guys. Oh no! Okay, I thought I was gonna off the ledge. See if I can keep this thing up. I think this is going to be key. Okay, don't stand next to him if he makes it. Getting better. As I was saying earlier, I'm not sure that there's a lot I can do to make this boss fight easier by exploring more, so I think I may just keep trying until I get it. Maybe, depends on how many tries it takes. The charged attack did hit, but it was past his... So if I don't hit him at the very beginning of his animation where he's doing the crystal, then the crystal doesn't stop. Which, I mean, that might be lame, but it wasn't because I attacked it. Hopefully don't actually get something around this guy. I actually did not see the afterwards there I saw, but I dodged it anyway. Stop. Good position to him. Right there. I have to hit him right there or it's too late. It might be in order to attack. That might make it easier. So slashes, he dashes. Dashes again, and he's going to get up. No, not. I don't think he does have a specific goal. That was a bad place to be standing. So I fought the first boss in the game over and over again. He literally just hits the ground once, jumps, hits the ground once, jumps, and repeats that over and over again. And the only reason why I hadn't noticed that before is because I killed him too fast in all other situations. He appears up there. Go ahead and cast the spell. Just going to do this triple slash. Just do the Jericho. This is actually a good time to have the spell on. Probably. Let's see if I can. Because of the way Bioplasts work now, I kind of want to keep doing Bioplasts until the last second. Oops. Oops. You can get into a good position when you use that after image. He gives you lots of time to kill. Try the dodge. Good thing I had the invincibility while I had the pile flask out. What that is, okay. Oh, he does it twice. Oh. How do I dodge the second one? So the first one, the range didn't extend to the end of the platform, and obviously the second one did. Can I just slide through it? The iframes in the slide are still a little weird to me in this game. Like I'm not used to... I'll almost always do the air slash right at the beginning. spell is really shining. I'm wondering if that was a bad time to use the Bile Blast. Alright, you just have to get it. Just gonna have to deal with it. Oh, I did it again! Exact same way, man. If I played those videos back to back, you probably wouldn't be able to tell which one was the first time. Oh gosh. I am so glad the save point is like right next to this guy. Alright, we're getting better each time. That's too early, too early. A little overzealous in the dodging there. This is definitely a good spell to use on this guy. Oh no! God, I'm actually really surprised it made that. Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna look at my relic options here. Because now that I know that that spell is really good, I want to see what I can do to improve it. Let's see, what do I got right now? Damage increase when you're close to death. Increases the power and duration of prayers. Let's try that, actually. I'm thinking that it makes them cost more, but that may be still worth it. We don't need this because we're not actually doing visceral attacks. We want both the toes. And this thing protects me from all harm while using the Bile Blast. That is crucial. Protects you from damage from contact. That may be good. I need something that increases further. There it is, right there. That's what I want. Let's give this a shot. I don't know why you would want to buy followers. That doesn't make sense to me. That's a little bit longer. Oh, it's not really fast. The UI is broken. It's not showing the right thing. Well, I definitely want the more fervor per attack gemstone for but I don't know if I want this relic that makes it cost more, since I think the utility of blocking the slash attacks is more important for duration. I cannot figure out how to dodge that last one. I wonder if you can parry that. That is going to be key to beating this fight, is figuring out how to deal with that. Alright, let's look at my options again. So I don't want that thing. I think that's probably still my best. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to prevent the use of Bile Blast. That's terrible. No longer... Oh, that's useless. Does he have any elemental attacks? gonna try this. This may be why I lose this fight, but I'm gonna see if those blades... He hasn't done any... Like, maybe his slash is earth elemental or something, if that even counts. Lightning and fire and ice, I think, are the only ones we've seen. Or have we even seen ice in this game? I don't know if he has all these weapons. And there's obviously fire surrounding the arena. It might be that his slashes count as fire. It seems to... Maybe it's my imagination, but it seems to be not going further. Whoops. Weakness. Okay, but we know how to deal with it now, so I just need to time it. So I recently bought Rhythm Heaven Fever, because my kids like watching it. And maybe someday I'll actually get good at timing parries for a change. And then I can actually play Sekiro. That is my biggest weakness as a gamer. It's the strangest thing because I grew up with like Punch-Out, so it seems like those would be exactly the same. Just the cadence and rhythm of blocking and dodging attacks. Parry shouldn't be that much different. That would have been hilarious if I'd fallen there. Oh gosh, yeah. Were you there? Oh, you were there. Sorry, I thought you were Kakar for a second. Called out, you're definitely there. The funny thing is, I did better with the bomb jump after I turned the music off. I thought the music would help me, but like during the stream. But I think it was distracting me that time. During a boss fight. Yep. Alright. Well, we survived it that time, which is better than we've been doing. Be aggressive. Good. I wasn't on the ground. Blast still makes me invincible right now. That is literally the best thing you can put in your rosary thing, I think. Come on. Just a little more. Oh, this is new. What is it? No, don't knock me off the edge. Wow, blast. Save me. No! That should have hit! No! Oh, no. Let's change his timing. Come on. We still got this crystal on. Okay, stand over here. Oh. Okay, we got this. That felt good. These DLC bosses are fantastic. And I'm actually using spells. Can you see that? That's it's like a first. So I don't actually even get spell power back until the crystal. That's good to know. So maybe I shouldn't start with a spell like that. How I missed that crystal. Okay, was that me or did I hit that? What? Maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention to notice that I missed. That was my inputting my next action. Yeah, I wonder why that didn't break the shield. That went against my expectations. I will say that it's nice playing Blasphemous after playing Canada. The bosses in this game are much better. Partially it's because of the pacing of the game. Mostly the biggest problem it has is it's really slow. And I get that it was like a 3DS game originally, and that's probably why it's so slow, but nevertheless, it's still very slow. You come down where I can hit you. Apparently, he just gets to do it sometimes. I just didn't do enough damage or something. The timing on that isn't even that tight. It's only punishing if you're staying near the edge. Taste the victory. I can smell it. Anyway, now that we found this guy, I'm pretty certain I know where the last DLC boss is. And then it's just a matter of finishing off the game. I will beat it one more time, right? assuming there isn't an Elton King DLC already. The knockback, when you mess that up, makes it really easy for her to get another attack on the shoulder. This, I think I'm pretty safe with the backlash. Oh, no. Oh, gosh, that was close. I am so glad that the physics decided that I wasn't going to be knocked off that time. A little sad that I didn't get to use my spell. Stand just right. I actually hit him now. This pistol's good. That's not like I'm going to push. I keep doing that. Alright, spinning phase is my weakness now. I need to figure out how to deal with that. Man, I wish I had beaten her that one time. I was so close. Every phase is spinning phase. You know what, though? If it was, then it would be a lot easier for me to figure out what to do. One of the hard things about phases like that is getting the opportunity to actually practice it. I wonder, that's a good question, maybe I can try that. So I can do a lot of counterattacks in there if I can just break past the initial spin. I'm expecting to dash it. Anyways. Attacking her on the ground, always trying to make her way to the back because she likes to swing forward. Actually, I didn't really use the spells this time. I should really start to do this. That is not the button I want to push. Work for me. They actually carry pretty early on. Okay, this is it. I'll use my spell this time. as she says "ya" every time she attacks me, because it makes it a lot easier to dodge. Okay, it's not that forgiving. Nope, you can't dodge it. Better when we get hit by her body. Very bad timing on the end of my Blasphemous animation. That was just a bad reaction. Let's jump over her, so... Okay, you can parry the slash, so maybe that's the best way to do it. Parry's always the answer in this game, right? Alright, and also don't try and dash attack her once you start your spin. Alright, get good at parrying. Can you parry her when she spins across you? That's another question. Oh, okay. Didn't quite clear it. I'm wondering if that extra little bit of health I could get from exploring more would have made this go a lot faster. Probably. Now that the bile flasks are more about healing massive amounts of health at once instead of little bits of health at a time, upping your max health is a lot more important. Previously, that wasn't really the case. I get that golden opportunity back that I had before. I did so much damage that time. Use the spell right before he does this attack. And this is like the worst time to use the spell. There, I need to practice myself. Just gotta go into Zen mode. Swallow that frustration. I'm trying to imagine what this would be like if I was doing this with one of the penances on. It makes it so much harder. Yeah. Is it always after the giant slashes that she spins? Because a couple of times she just started spinning without the giant slashes. I'm trying to think if there's ever... I need to stop getting hit by the first attack. Right there, she's doing it there. Oh, you know what? If I fall off the edge, that solves the problem. Oh gosh, what happened there? Did she have a after image that I didn't see? She hits a certain point where you just can't stop her, which is it's not really that much different than the boss healing themselves mid-fight. So I think what I need to do is just save my spells for those phases, because that seems to be the most reliable way of dealing with it. That's fast. Probably not the best place to use it. If I had this spell up, it's actually a good time to counterattack her. Got her! Nice. You know what my favorite part about this is? Ooh, versus spun from gold. I've always wanted one of those. I now have enough souls to finish the eye nipple guy's quest. Yeah, it's a good boss. These DLC bosses... Oh gosh. That would have been hilarious. And I should go to the right anyway. Save points that direction. I almost wish I did, because that would have been a great clip. Oh gosh. No, it wouldn't be. That's the worst part about it. I think that's the same pit that I've just rolled right into. I need to quit charging in the rooms. Alright, let's go finish that guy's quest. Let the adrenaline leave my body a little bit here before we find the other DLC boss. Not that I think that boss took me about 30 minutes to beat. 35 minutes. I think it was 9:25 when we started her. So So depending, I mean, I beat the arrow boss super quick, so maybe the next boss won't be as hard. Yeah, let's finish this guy off.
Con esta plata, yo bendigo la mixtura. Por lo que más queráis, dejadme solo. No es menester contemplar lo que está a punto de suceder.
Alright, let's see what happens. I am so curious. Okay, it's just a wall. Well, we knew that things weren't going to work out for him. Could you imagine giving birth to like this big old man? Like what? Well, that was disturbing. You're probably correct, but I wanted to see what happens. I was too curious. How many bioflasks did I have left when I beat that boss, though? I don't even know if I used them all. Maybe I did. I have 8,000 souls left. What else do I need to spend souls on? Let's go ahead and donate it to the church. We've already bought all the Maya Culp. Oh, wait, there's that key that I need to buy, so I'll save up for that. 10,000, I think. That is the one downside to the churches. It's really easy to dump all your money when you have more important things to do. Alright, I think the fastest way up is... Actually, I think we need to beat that boss in the cathedral in order to get a mask from him. I could be wrong on that. So let's go beat that boss real quick. Ultimately, where I want to go is the prison area, because I think that's where the next DLC boss is going to unlock. I don't think we're going to make it there in the amount of time we have. So at the very least, let's go ahead and beat Jazz Hands, dude. Jabbers is what Nick calls him. What was that? I love when I finally beat this really hard boss and then I run across some regular enemy and have the hardest time with him. That was it for the nipple guy as far as I know. I'm as blind to what happens there as you were, so I did not know this about this woman. I didn't realize she comes to the other bosses if you I guess you get to use her 3 times. So maybe not using it in the early areas is the best point. Except for the part where magic is apparently terrible on this boss because these hands don't restore further. Seems like an oversight, in my opinion, if you want spells to ever be good. Apparently it's just an example of a spell. through. I don't want to make him feel bad. It's also not as fun as I think here. Obviously. Speaking of which, he should be back next week. Situation's kind of cleared up. Everybody's healthy. Culture. Yeah, I was noticing that during my sound test today, and I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it's because I switched to Spanish mode, but I can't seem to adjust the boss music down this specific track. Well, now I just get to wait, I guess. He gives a mask, right? Got to find out, I guess. Yes, he does. I think it might be. There were a couple of dead ends in there that didn't make sense. So my guess is that he's in the prison. I did not look it up. In fact, the Amanecida that we fought today, I just ran across. Oh, I probably want to flip that switch. Yeah, I was grabbing the mask because I think it's easier to get to the prison with it, so... We will try and at least see that DLC boss before we quit today. I also thought that boss was easy enough to take out. Although I did cut it close there. Mask is in the prison, so I think if we go up twice, and then that leads us to the prison, or leads us to a pathway to the prison. The visceral attack, yeah, that is one cool thing that Bloodborne had, is that I think every boss has a visceral attack that you can do to them. Maybe every boss. Which is helpful for classes, like if you were a player that focused on skill or something, making your visceral attack stronger. It makes that build viable. And I don't know how many times I've actually jumped off that in my impatience to get down there. I'm pretty sure I've done that multiple times on the stream. Let's go break that thing. Probably should have killed some of those angels on the way down, but no big deal. Careful, we don't have to worry about them at all. This should lead to the prison. Let's go ahead and unlock this. I think this is a shortcut up here, so if I die, I can teleport to another teleport. And this is the desynced platform that I've commented on before. I think I just need to flip this. I can use that other teleport in case I die on my way over. Assuming I don't get killed. Yeah. Probably could have made that one that one time. I wonder how many bile flasks you can have in total after you have your Quicksilver completely upgraded. Oops. Easy and predictable. I can fight you. I want to fight you. Gotta have my bile blast. Let's hold it up. These guys do a lot of damage if they hit you. Okay. So he's wielding a spear, so obviously spears are. That is not my shield attack ability. Darn it. I still have that equipped. These guys, because they're just these two guys on the bridge. Hopefully I have enough hit points. They are just the first boss over the game. Easy. So I don't mess up. Broke your pattern. You're not supposed to break your pattern. Unless you just designed to just jump. Oh gosh. And those guys go away permanently anyway, so if you die, then I have to go all the way back. Oh, I don't know if the DLC will give any hints about a sequel or not. I haven't heard anything. I should probably go check out if there's any interviews. Did they just make those guys, like, what? What just happened there? Like, that guy was smoking. Alright. Well, here we are. Let's see if we can find the trumpet dude. I think he's in here somewhere. I actually don't remember around this place at all, and I fall for that every time. What about the key? Yeah, these guys like smoke now. That's weird. Did they do that in the normal game? I just never saw it because I always dash attack them. What's going on with these guys? Yeah. They were kind of a joke before, so I'm okay with them having a little extra. Is this Oh, the keys that I got. Okay, I do have the bell on. I don't have the key that goes there. There's a secret room in this room? Where? Here? Moving down. Huh. Maybe it was in the upper area. Very strange. Anyway, let's just keep moving forward. Talk to these guys. They're kind of weird anyway. So unlock the shortcut. More Mr. Lion Man. You may need that key in order to get the dead end that I'm thinking of. I don't really want to fight Fireboss right now, but I'm probably going to accidentally encounter him because I don't know exactly where he gets to. Oh, yeah, I have to fight this guy. That's more like it. Yeah, I need that key you can buy. That's what the key of the Inquisitor is. First, unlocking all the shortcuts and then we'll try and open doors. See what we can do. If we destroy it, I think we get somewhere else. Kind of ignore that pathway. These guys are actually a threat now. They used to be kind of a joke. Get myself a little bloodbath. Let's see. I think we need to work this elevator here. Wait. Does that come down with... I don't need the key of the Inquisitor to get this, do I? Okay, there's no elevator there, so... Maybe I missed something. Nope. I'll say I like the shortcut before I challenge the fire boss, especially now that I've... Oh, it's because I didn't... Okay, I have to go down the other pathway in the dungeon. That's what I get. That's what I get for not exploring enough. Sometimes when you speedrun without any knowledge of the game, or enough knowledge of the game, you end up taking longer. Door. Guys are actually pretty easy. Tears of Atonement. Nope. Piece of a person. I think somebody said that you get a spell for getting all the people pieces. Skin, that's right. It better be like a suit made of people's body parts because it doesn't make sense otherwise. This is the key. And that should get us to the shortcut. Yeah. Don't really want to fight you guys. I'm just passing through. I'm gonna go follow me. Wow. Is this Inquisitor or Scribe? This is Scribe, I think. This is the color of the lock. I think that thing hit me the first time it came through here too. This is a scribe door, so I might check it out in case. Gotta flip on real quick. Mostly because we don't have any bile flasks left. Alright, let's get the shortcut. There were a bunch of empty rooms in this prison cell. There's 2 empty rooms in particular. 7 minutes left. I'm going to try. So that's the Inquisitor door. Once I get this shortcut unlocked, I'm going to be focused on trying to get into those rooms because I suspect that is where our trumpet dude is. Go ahead and save so we get our bile flasks back. So 1 Inquisitor door in this room. And that may be the very door that he belonged, or that the trumpeter is in. So I'm going to go to the teleporter, I'm going to go get the key, and we'll come back and we'll check these rooms out. There's another one right here. That one might be it too. Any of them really. Oh, another option of where he is he could be at the top of the cathedral too. Although the Maya Culpa upgrade is there, so I mean it's possible he's still there. But okay, best way to the shop I think is this teleporter, so I can get killed by some spikes. It's always a good idea. Let's see if I can kill this guy as soon as I do. Oh gosh, nope. Not happening. Okay, that's where I'm just taking the time right on parry. These kids really don't like me though. That's right, this is where those bug people are. Okay, that's good and done. Just get past Pendulum Hallway. I think you can save warp in this game. Probably should try just in case. Oh, I forget about this guy. I wish I could jump past him. Shop out because I don't want to come here again. Oh yeah, she has a bile flask. Oof. Hopefully I do have enough. Okay, have that. definitely want that. Okay. I don't know if I have enough to fill it, but...
¿Esto es todo y que vista de negro?
Toxic damage, that thing's completely worthless, so... Good shop, except for your toxic damage thing. What? Where'd you come from? Why are you there? I don't want you to be there. I really don't want you to be there. I'm not good at your telegraph. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. You know what? I'm just going to absolve my guilt because... that she wasn't supposed to be there. Or he. I don't know. What do you call a statue? Since we only have 3 minutes left, I'm going to try the closest door to me. Doors. Not this one. Do I have my bell on? I do. Okay, seemingly pointless empty room. What other location? Just thinking. What other location I haven't checked? And there's that other Inquisitor door, but that one I actually think has a treasure. So we're gonna try this one. Might as well grab this. Do I need the other thing on? Yeah, I do. As long as I'm in the neighborhood, I might as well grab this. And of course it's just a jaw. Oops. Wait, no. Oh wait. Leave me alone. So this is the elevator puzzle. Jump off the cliff. That'd be lovely. Nope. Alright, and this is the dead end that I was thinking of. Let's see if I'm right. If I'm not, we gotta quit the stream anyway. I am right! Haha! I thought this is where he would be.
La pasión de Laudes. La primera amanecida era inmensa. Era tal su devoción por el retorcido que su propio cuerpo no podía aguantarlo. Durante una noche sintió como los poros de su piel se abrían y de ellos comenzó a salir su pasión misma, que adoptó la forma de oro líquido. En aquella larga noche, ese fino hilo se fue tejiendo por obra de la alta voluntad, creando los cuerpos de las otras 4 mujeres. Ellas no son más que a la propia pasión de laudes encarnada. El milagro tuvo celos. Sí, tuvo celos de esa pasión desmesurada hacia el retorcido de laudes y de sus 4 réplicas, sus 4 reflejos. Quiso toda esa devoción para sí mismo. Así, tomó a las amanecidas y las enterró profundamente en sarcófagos de cristal que contuvieran todo aquel fervor desmesurado. Las condenó a esperar hasta que el milagro la reclamase a voluntad. ¿Deseáis hacer cantar al bronce?
Coffin's gonna appear. Oh. It's not where I thought, but it's a good place for it.
Una amanecida ya ha despertado, pues la saeta ya resuena.
Alright, well, that is it for this week. Let me go ahead and head back to the save point. That is a good cliffhanger to leave off on. I think what we'll do next time is focus on getting the health upgrades that I have not gotten. And then we'll take on that DLC boss, because I'm assuming right after we beat that one we can check out that mirror room, which will probably have another boss that'll most likely be even harder. So I look forward to that. Exciting week this week. Those DLC bosses are a lot of fun to fight and to learn their patterns. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.